G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, or should I say, welcome back to Josh Makes Terrible Decisions. We are back in our MEGACITY series. I'm about to risk everything in the hope of making my robotic friend as good as she can be. My goal for today is to make myself some learning elixirs, and probably some ammo as well, and then pick a fight with all the screamers I can muster, fight a massive zombie horde just to try and get a cheeky level up. Say it out loud, it's a horrible idea. It's a terrible plan, but it's the one that I think is the best course of action to get the best DD. So the sun is rising on the day and I don't have much time to waste. I've loaded up my inventory. I'm chock-a-block with anything that might come in handy. Some ingredients to make the learning elixir, some mods, some ammo, all of my valuable resources. I need to head back to my town hall base and grab some more stuff and check some vendors as well. I've only just started the day. I'm already panicking a little bit. I'm short of breath and wheezing a bit. Oh, it's gonna be a big endeavor. I do need to make sure, actually, while I'm on the way, speaking of, there's one right there, I need to make sure I keep my eyes peeled for any vendors I might find along the way. Are you working? Yes, you are. Grab some red teas, grab the frothy as well, and the rest of that stuff can stay behind. I need everything I can get to make myself more learning elixirs, but also, if I can find myself some mining candy to get better resources out of the ground, if I'm going to make myself some AP ammo for when demos inevitably start showing up, I'm going to need to make sure I have as much AP ammo as possible, which means more gunpowder, more bullet tips, more casings, more everything. So I might need to go and get my my mining dwarf on at some point. I might need to change the theme song for that just a little bit though. It's hi ho, it's off to zombie death I go. I just had the thought as the sun finally rises. Oh, that's a nice little sunrise over there. It's beautiful and one of the last that I will see. Just had the thought that while I'm passing through, wouldn't be a bad shout to quickly duck on up. God, my parkour skills are ridiculous now. I'm jumping through the ceiling. Wouldn't be a bad shout to quickly drop off just some of the extra ammo here. You can drop off my extra recock as well. The grenades. I don't think anything else in here is really important for Horde Night specifically. I might need to build some more chests as well. I've got a lot of gubbins in here. Can leave the wood, but I'll take half of it because I only need some to do some upgrades. Got iron, got steel, got concrete and cobble and things to go into my guns to make them better. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Look at all the ammo though. Got so much 9mm. I don't want to burn all that on the screamer horde, but if I have to, I will. Sacrifices have to be made for the greater DD good. Quickly make a pit stop just at this. No, not at this vendor. I lied. I was going to the wrong bloody place. So where's the one that works then? Just next door. All right, never mind. I can read a map or a compass. Don't mind me. Quickly check out this one. No, Josh. We know that eye candies are a lie. We tried for weeks and weeks to get this to work for us and got nowhere. I don't think I need anything else in here though. Do I? No. Okay, that's fine. Really only the couple of things I'm really after. And no holes in the fence either. That's a little bit rude. Alright, don't mind me. Just gonna skirt on through. Excuse me, I know you're occupied, but there's room for two in that stall. Okay, there's no more vendors in this town. I'll get to my base and get the stuff I need. Time's ticking away. I need everything to go right for me. Ooh, definitely keep my eye out for dog food in those vendors as well. I think I might have some left over at the apartment building, but not that many. Some extras would definitely be a good find. Nothing else in here getting me excited. I think I've got everything that I need out of you. That can all stay behind. That's all good. Take the tips and the steel arrowheads and the gunpowder. So a couple of things in there that are weirdly overlooked. Ooh. Do I? Now I wanted to make myself an extra SMG, but I suppose I could do that at this base, couldn't I? Most of my steel actually is over at the horde base, which I just drove past, but do I take all this with me? All of my forges and stuff are at the apartment building. I'll take you. I will take robotics parts, and actually while I'm here, just to make doubly sure of it, what do I need to make a DD? Robotic drone, forged steel, duct tape, polymers. I'll take that stuff with me as well. And motion sensors? Oh, can I even make those? Motion sensors, yes I can, but I think I have a couple of them floating about. There you are right there. I'll grab 3 of you just for DD's eyes. Yeah, okay, I'll grab everything I can and I'll see if I can craft it here. I think I've got everything I need. I'll have to drop by the horde base to get myself the steel out of there, but I think I'm all good to go. SMG needs duct tape. Oh, I need springs as well, actually. Grab the springs, thank you. So I need springs, polymers, duct tape, got all those. Forged steels at the base, that's fine. That's for the SMG. Make sure I got the drone stuff on me too. Yes, I do, except for the steel. All right, nice. Well, let's get pushing on then. It's already 6:30. Today is just a stressful day. I'm just riddled with anxiety. I just want it to go well. I just want my whirly-girly friend, and I want my better SMG, and I really want the ammo to take down demos. Until those are all ticked, I won't feel comfortable again. There's also definitely a part of me way down deep inside that's very nervous about the fact that it's already day 60 of the 70 days that this series will run. So we're this close. We're this close to winning this series. And if I make a bad decision, like I am today, and bin it now, I'm not sure how I can live with myself. Oh my goodness. One thing I did definitely forget at the town hall base as well is the bellows that I made. I made bellows specifically to take back with me back to my apartment building. I've left it behind. That was silly. That was really bloody silly. Do I need it right now though? I mean, the base is just over there. You can kind of see it on the horizon. I might have to make a quick little pit stop. I'll go back, I'll grab that, then I'll go straight back to the pine forest. I can't go home without them. That would just be silly. Finally back in the pine forest. Only took us half a day, but whatever. Quickly check the vendor on the way through. Rock bus is good. That's what I was hoping to find. Rest of the stuff less important. No whackers knackers. I'll grab the next one on the way through as well. Still looking for the dog food. Can't forget it. It's like my main limiting ingredient now. There's a vendor over there, but I think it's broken. So my main limiting ingredient now in making myself some more learning elixirs. Pop you up just there. Quickly poke my noggin through the wall and see what you got. More rock busters and nothing else. Slim pickings. Slim pickings in the old vendors these days. It's been a while since I found a lot of good stuff in one place. Always a good feeling coming back to my apartment building. It is my home. All the other ones are just bases out in the middle of nowhere. This is where I feel my best. Grab you and grab you. Chuck you in. You're now looking nice and happy with me. Grab some fuel. Okay, real quick, I need a bunch of steel. I'm about to use a whole heap of it. I'm going to need a whole lot more. 52 will do nicely. Cheers, knackers. You. In fact, how are we looking on the old weapon stuff? Oh, good. It's completely empty. That makes me feel fan-flippantastic. Well, I have a lot of bullet tips and not a lot of casings. I think casings are the way to go. Here's a bunch of fuel into you. You can also have all of my clay. Casings, get you cracking along. Nice. All right, I'm gonna put the rest of this stuff away. How much dog food do I have here? Food. Got a couple, actually. Okay, we might be in business, and I've got the super corn from way back when. All right, nice. I'll sort out all of this garbage and start getting cracking. Good to see past Josh is looking out for future Josh. I'll take all that meat out of the campfire. Thank you very much. Cheeky snack along the way, and give you a little bit of fuel, or a lot of fuel, actually, and make me a bunch of learning elixirs. I can make 5. Okay, that's fine. That's all of the dog food I have. The rest of the stuff I can stack up on later on. Get you cracking. You're going to take about a minute, which is really bloody good times. You can go back into them. All of that. Nope, nope. Don't you have a box for that? That goes in the fluids box. Got some extras lying around as well. This is going well. This is going to be good for me. I'm still annoyed about not being able to make the bulk ammo because I haven't found all the Pistol Pete books yet, which is really starting to get on my tits ever so much. How many of you can I make? 456. Which isn't that much, but I suppose I'm only using the AP 9mm for demos. Everything else can get killed with regular rounds. That's fine. The AP stuff is just the big explodey boys, so we're just going to have to deal with that as we can. If only I could make you, though, because that would be 500 rounds and just make me feel just that little bit better. Get you cracking along. I'm actually out of casings, which is weird. That's the limiting factor for it. You're making steel. Give me special casings out of you and real quick make some extras. There we go. Now we're cracking. Don't know why over 500 makes me feel better. I won't use that many, but it just soothes me just that little bit. I wasn't really intending on this going this way. There's a chance I might call in a screamer just to my base here because I've got everything rolling at the moment. I've got my workbench going, chem station, campfire, and 2 forges. That would be raising the heat quite considerably, I think, but that's all right. You know, I still have my downstairs base. If a screamer does show up, I guess I'll just pop the old learning elixir and get it done now, but I won't get the extra juicy loot out of being in the wasteland. So, you know, tit for tat, horses for courses, pros and cons, and all those other sayings that kind of relates to that, just that little bit. Grab the rest of you. Okay, I think, yeah, I have everything I need to make the SMG and everything I need to make the drone, but I can't make the drone yet because I need that level up. I need it. It's so far away. You know what's actually very tempting? So I have to make a new one of you anyway, so I'll get you going along, but I actually have enough handgun parts to make a second one. In fact, I'm only 6 handgun parts away from being able to make that, and potentially, it's not actually called a Dolce, Josh, a Desert Vulture. Oh, you take 18 though. Is it worth making another Dolce to see if it has better stats than the one I currently got? Because I remember being pretty underwhelmed with the Dolce versus the Magnum. I don't know. We'll see how the SMG turns out. If that's considerably better than my current SMG, maybe I'll make another one, because that's kind of like the comparison. But if that's about the same, I might make the second Dolce. We'll hold off on that for now though. And in the meantime, just make sure in case I forget, there's more AP rounds on the way. Just the last couple of seconds on the SMG. I'm really hoping it's a good one. I don't know if the one I have now is like, or where it is on like the scale of stats. So this could be very decisive. Let's have a little squizzature. You versus you. So this, oh wow, this one's a fair bit worse than my current. 51.6 out of you is actually pretty bloody good. You've got a smaller magazine and you're doing 5 points of damage left, a 10% drop in damage. That is not super awesome. Okay, well, in that case, I think the only logical thing to do here is to be illogical and make myself another SMG, risk it for the biscuit, get you cracking along, get you out of the way, and get you put at the back of the line. Which is a way I could like drag things around in the craft menu to rearrange some things about what I wanted to get crafted first, rather than cancelling and reapplying. Dang, that's a bit upsetting. I'll keep it for now, but whichever one's the worst one, I'll scrap, get my handgun parts back. Still don't have enough for a Dolce, but we'll be a little bit closer. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. Please be what I'm after. Please be at least better than the last one I made. I don't care, you know, if you're not quite as good as my current, but somewhere in the ballpark is all I'm really wishing for. What do you get? Oh, you big sack of spuds. You're as terrible as the last one. Ah, what a waste of my handgun parts. Is that because I wasn't wearing the ski goggles, so I wasn't max level agility? Did it actually come into it? Did I make a better SMG because I had 10 out of 10 agility? That might have been really silly. That might have been it, you know? Okay, well, how about this then? If I wear you, how much handgun parts do you give me back? 4 per pop. So you're going to give me 8. I'm just wasting materials at this point. You're going to give me 8 on top of the 9 I've got, which will be enough to make the next SMG. I am risking everything right now for something to go my way. SMG, get you. Okay, now we're wearing the appropriate goggles, so I have max level pistols. If this doesn't work, then I'm freaking out of ideas. I'm just gonna have to roll with a shit-house SMG then. Okay, moment of truth. I'm wearing my ski goggles, I've got max level pistols. If this isn't a good SMG, then I'm shit out of luck and shit out of ideas. Oh, you're not quite as good as my current one, but you're only, you got a fair bit more damage. You have half the difference of what it was before, so I graciously accept your generous offer. And in fact, now that I have you, I'm going to cancel all of that and take all the materials with me. Grab the tips and grab the steel. Did I grab the tips? No, I didn't. Grab you. Take everything with me and head back down to the desert. It's only almost 3 p.m. I've done everything I needed to do up at this base. That's all fine. That can all stay there. This is all like my forging materials, so that can stay behind. This is the stuff I need for ammo crafting and DD crafting later on. So I'll take all that with me. Don't think I'm leaving anything valuable up here, am I? I don't think so. In fact, what mods can I chuck into my new SMG? I have the drum mag mod down in my other base, so I'll save a slot for that. For the rest of these guys can all get crammed in. Grab the anti-rad as well. Ooh, I'll decide what to take out of you later on, but that will do nicely. I also kind of want to paint you red so that I know which one's the AP ammo. Grab that, by the way. Okay, let's get cracking. Let's go back home. I might be able to squeeze in a cheeky book raid at the end of the day. I was pretty keen on fighting the Screamer at some point today or tonight, but the AP ammo is just taking too long to craft. I need to wait till that's done, because I don't trust the game not to spawn a bunch of demos on me if I call in a Screamer horde. I feel like it's gonna take issue with my hubris and thinking that I even have a chance against its zombie generation and will just throw everything it can at me and cause me some pretty serious problems. So I'm not doing it until I have my AP ammo, because that's just smart, you know? I don't want to risk this too much. I don't want to throw it all away for nothing. Tell you what, the weather's pretty bleak and not really welcoming home at all. Wasn't expecting a ticker tape parade, but this is still a little bit iffy. All right, real quick before I forget. Where's my XP gogs? Chuck it on. Craft all my AP ammo in here. Put the rest of this stuff away. That's all fine and good. What mods do I want to put into? I definitely want the drum mag, I think. So, oh, actually, and a full auto trigger mod. Because then when a demo shows up, I can put as many rounds into him as quickly as possible. I don't think I need either of you. The foregrip mod will help me control the guns. That's always a good idea. Chuck you all in. I don't think I have any red dye anywhere. I'll keep my eyes peeled for it on my raid this afternoon. Nothing else in there getting me excited. Okay, DD parts can go in. Pistol parts can go in. Try and find some more of those as well. Although now I'm concerned, though. If I do make another Dolce, am I just going to be even more disappointed than I was? Like, is that me barking down the wrong path of nothing but sheer sadness and disappointment at the end of the day? All right, you're cooking along nicely. My concrete should be done by now. Yes, it is. I need to make an extra 1,000 of it, and that's what I've got. Put you away. All right. Well, the weather's starting to clear, which is good because I did want to try and find myself somewhere, like a cracker book, for example. It's going to have some more books for me. I'm just yearning and desperate and pleading with the gods to give me the last couple of books that I'm after. But jump back onto you. I'm going to head down. Hang on a second. I was going to say I'm going to head down into town to see what I can find. There's zombies in there, but is there loot in there? Have I missed this cracker book? I mean, the last one I raided like this gave me the DD schematic. Have you been hit up yet? I can't see the bloody loot boxes. Oh, the door's open. Okay, so I've definitely been through there before. Oh, I was gonna say, if it was like a gimme right across the street, why wouldn't I do that? All right, no, that's all fine. So I'm gonna head down into like the thick of the town down here. I've gone around there before to see what I can find. There wasn't much, but I think my objectives are slightly different now to what they were before. Or, you know what, I kind of bypass this area up here a lot, don't I? It's on the way into town, so I just kind of cruise past it and don't really think twice about it. Maybe that's where I need to go. Somewhere that I've overlooked before that may have exactly what I needed. You know, always look under the rocks, never know when you might find the key. So what have we got? We've got Cloud 54 and La Spank. Roll out of Cloud 54 at 4 AM and go and get your spank on? I mean, sure, sounds like a good old night to me. Parking garage, a cathedral I've already been through. Savage country, a working stiffs, and a post office and an electronics store. So like potentially? I'll keep you in mind. I might come back and have a gander at you in a moment if I don't find anything else that's a bit more tempting. Nothing in you. Nope. Check that one. Nothing in you. All right, was worth a try. Okay, this is like my backup plan. This is my safety raid. There's not really much around. There's a working sifts and a toilet place. Oh, ooh, special tots maybe? That might have some bookshelves in it. I mean, it's a place of learning, so you assume there's going to be a whole lot of books in there, textbooks and whatever. I mean, even like a 3rd grade math textbook would be beyond my years, but I'm willing to give it a go. Quickly just, wait, hang on. I was going to say quickly murder this guy, but we know that the machete does absolutely nothing anymore, so it wasn't worth me getting into a fist fight. Murder all the zombies outside, then get in there. Anyone else? Yeah? Nah? Yeah, listen, I'm about to have my mind blown as well. Give me the knowledge. I'll bang down my signal block before I go inside, so future Josh knows that I've been here before. I assume this is the way in, by the way. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. Loot and gogs are on, so I'll quickly ransack some children's lunches and see if I can find an apple or two. I'll take the motor tool parts. I still need to find an auger schematic. Mining is more difficult than it needs to be right now, so hopefully at some point I'll stumble across a useful tool. I've got the chainsaw schematic, but it's not nearly what I need. I can hear, yeah, there you are. I was gonna say, I can hear someone bringing up the rear to cause me a problem or 5, but nothing the Dolce can't fix for me. Pity my shooting isn't up to par. Not great, not great. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, like I'm actually competent at using my weapons. Also, need to make sure I'm searching all the lockers, because everyone keep your eyes peeled for some red dye. Need to dye my my extra SMG, my AP SMG, to be bright and fluorescent so I know which one I'm using. Not brown, that's the opposite of what I need. Need some red goodness. Don't mind me, lads. One into you. Gonna take the door and not the gaping window. All right. That's fine with me. I don't mind what you do. If you make my life easier, then I'll just say thank you very bloody much. Loot and gogs are still on. I know I am sacrificing experience for convenience, but I stand by it because I'm lazy as shit. Oh, damn it. Come on. Come on. Where you keeping all the colorful clothing? I know you had a hippie phase. Where is it all? So there's no textbooks here. There's no knowledge on the shelves of this school. I fear for the or whatever world we rebuild after the apocalypse, because where are the kids going to learn from? You can't get taught by the zombies, they're already brainless. I can't help them because it's about the same problem. What's going to happen here? I mean, look, I haven't used Pythagoras' theorem in many years, but it's still good to learn that shit. Come on. I need to go a little bit quicker because it is 8:30, so time's getting away from me a little bit. I can hear the moan and the groan and there's someone up here. Alright, fine. Listen, I'll just make a bit of noise then. Oh, and meet you in the ceiling. I'm not sure if that was a really clean and cool kill or if I just floundered about, flopped around like a bloody sea cucumber, trying to do my best effort and somehow made it work. Wasn't really what I had in mind, but hey, if it works, it works. It just felt a little weird. Here we go. This is where they were keeping all the knowledge. I am here and ready for it. I was gonna say it's usually someone in the next room, so I'll quickly wake him up. Wake up your friend as well. Not gonna aim down the sights anymore. It's hip fires for everything and just let them walk into me crosshairs. Alright, what's my loot level like in here actually? It's 140 and I actually got, ooh, sneaky deaky. Actually got a fair amount of books to go through. What's in the backpack? No red dye, that's a shame, but keep on pushing on. Grilled meat recipe, already got you. Nothing in that one. Already got that one, but thank you for the offer. Okay, you'd stop giving me bloody schematics for Knuckles, I understand. Nothing there, and... Damn it! Come on, seriously? Shit! Whoever's down there and angry at me is slowly, there you go, making their way through the front door. All that effort, all of that cardio, only to lose your mind, literally a fraction of a second after it. What a waste. This is why I don't go to the gym, you know? You never know when you might go to the gym, spend all those hours on the treadmill, only to have the one survivor in the world come over and end you immediately. That's why I don't do cardio. That's just common sense. The sunset's a little bit pretty, but it is almost nighttime. Oh. I was just thinking, you know, things are looking up. Things are looking okay. We might be able to get through here relatively, scot-free, but nah. The gods heard my internal monologue and threw a freaking rat at me and the rain. Hold on a second. I can't shoot through the chair, but I can shoot through you. Nice. I think that's everybody. All right, that went pretty well. Happy with that one. I'll take my bolt back. Thank you very much, Arlene. And what have we got? Working stiff, savage country, and a leather trunk. No books, but I've given up hope on that by now. I don't think it's going to work out for me. All right, let's see. What are we dealing with? Working stiffs. Nothing. And the savage country. Just some treasures, but no dye in those. Bit of a shame. Nothing in there. And... oh, you finally gave me a book, but not a book that I need. Well, thank you. Anyway, I'll be gracious. Thank you for another book. It's always good to refresh my memory on how to craft an M60. It's like the anarchist cookbook on a whole other level. Take the rest of that with me. In fact, I'll scrap you. No, I won't because I can't. All right, no whackers knackers. I'll head back home again. It was worth a try, just didn't pan out. It's kind of a nothing day in the end, wasn't it? I had so many grand plans when I started off this morning, and then we finally got to the sundown, and I haven't achieved any of the goals I set out to. But it happens sometimes, you know? Sometimes things get in the way, and it should just be silly to risk everything when you're not prepared for it. At least that's the excuse I'm going to tell myself tonight when I feel like I've achieved nothing. But tomorrow, now I've got all that AP ammo on the go, tomorrow I can dedicate myself to going out to the horde base relatively early actually and getting cracking on murdering whatever the screamer horde brings to my doorstep. Quickly check you. Take that. Oh, someone's right behind me. Don't mind me. I'm going to skedaddle back home again. Probably murder you. If you follow me home, I'll give you a right good shooting. Don't you worry about that. Home sweet home again. Always good to be back here. I'm trying to think though, where should I have gone today then? Where would have been a better option? Because most like this kind of like spread out area of this city is all like residential places which have the potential to be good, but it's kind of hit and miss. I've already gone through most of the southern part of this city, so maybe I should have gone back to the western town because there's still so much like proper city blocks that I haven't gone and explored yet. It's just so far away from everywhere I need to be. Maybe I can head back out there after, assuming I survive, after the Screamer Horde tomorrow. So I can do the Screamer Horde, build myself a DD back at this base, and then take DD on an adventure off to that city to go and see what we can rustle up. Because what? The next horde is on day 63, so not that far in the future. I can't get too distracted. I need to focus on that, but make sure I have everything working for me when that horde... Oh, it's gonna be a bad horde too. When that horde finally does show up. Still got a fair bit of time waiting for the rest of my AP ammo, but 300 rounds for just tomorrow should be fine. Quickly grab you and do the cheeky reload. Make sure you're ready to go. AP ammo, get you loaded up. Now, does AP ammo actually do more damage? Ooh, it does, by quite a bit, which you'd kind of hope that it would. So it's gone from being, what, like 2 points less to 6 points over. That's a pretty good turnaround, so happy with that one. Still need some red dye for it, but we can work on that later on. So if I go to the horde base, swig a bit of recog, pump in some learning elixir, I could probably even use 2 when the Screamer Horde shows up, then save 3 of them for the next horde, which would be a bad shout altogether. That'll work. I'm here for it. In fact, what I should do overnight, my workbench is busy, what I should start thinking about is getting some mods ready, crafted up for DD. She'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I've got some pockets for it. I think the right options here is clearly the cargo mod. We'll get one of you going. In fact, do I have the gubs to make 2? I do, because I think they can double stack potentially. So I'll get 2 of those crafting. I'll also craft up the teddy bear hair, so I get some extra stamina regen when DD's follow me around. Quickly do the changeover for you. AP ammo, get that crafted at the end of the queue. So that should all be done first thing in the morning. Grab the rest of that. I think I'm loaded up and ready to go. Got my elixirs and stuff, got the rest of the stuff out at the horde base. I think I'm looking good here. I just realized that I've got like no steel left over now. Did you guys use all of my steel? Hold on a second. Drone. You did, sir. You used a bunch there and a bunch there. Well, it's only like 15 actually, because it's 5 per pop. Do I still have enough to make deeds? I do. Oh, I do. Only just, and probably won't when I get a tier 3 on, because it's more expensive as the levels go up. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go and scrounge up some steel tomorrow then. How did I burn through all my steel so bloody quickly? It might have been the 3 SMGs that I made for myself. That might have been... Oh... Josh, you utter drongo. Oh, you beakless pelican. How the shit did you do? Why didn't you pay attention to that? I used 90 steel? Why didn't someone warn me that I needed that? Fuck. Oh, God. Okay, I am going to put my hand up and say that I am a Muppet. This may be news to many of you out there that I am apparently barely even a horde air balloon with legs. Oh, that's poor. That's bang fucking average out of you, JaWoodle. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, well, with that, rather embarrassing, turn of events, I need to go and reevaluate a lot of the decisions that I've made. So I knew I was going to make bad decisions. I wasn't expecting that one. I'm going to try and think about how I can get out of that hole I've dug myself and pay attention to what I have to do in the morning. I've got to go out, got to light a bunch of fires out at my horde base over there, call in the screamers, murder whoever they're, all of their friends that show up, and hopefully that goes well for me. And then, I don't know, go and break down, if vending machines give me some steel, so do lighting poles. There's some avenues around I can get it from. And like the weird little smiley robots at the top of power poles, that'll give you some steel too. So, not out of the question, just a bit more inconvenient than I was hoping for. But I'm gonna have to come back and fight that Screamer Horde and make my DD in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of the Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.